Before we get started, please go and support my brother. His link is in the comments. He wrote me a book for my birthday. It is the Bourbon Lover's Almanac, 21 Essential Facts for the Bourbon Connoisseur. It goes over all types of facts: bourbon history, space bourbon, Guinness Book of World Record bourbon, woman-owned bourbon, black-owned bourbon, anything you can think of. It's got everything in it. It's got 21 bourbon cocktails in it as well. Right now, the link is in the comments. It's going for $6.95, but with the coupon code Bourbon331, you can get it for $4.95. Please go and support my brother. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in to Bourbon Drop. I'm your host, Myron. Today, we will be discussing 10 bottles that I would spend $50 over MSRP. If you have been watching the channel for some time now, you will know that $30 is the limit that I like to go over MSRP. So shout out to B-Og, man, because B-Og came up with the idea for this video. We are like bourbon brothers when it comes to bourbon. Our palate is pretty much the same, maybe even bourbon twins, because in the comments, he will say that he gets the same notes that I get on the palate, maybe some of the same notes in the nose. So shout out to B-Og, man. I appreciate you being around since the early days of the channel. So, spoiler alert, most of these bottles are going to be unicorns. Now, some of them won't be, but most of the bottles. And Adam from Major Zero, I got you. I do have a bottle of Irish whiskey. So let's get it started. First bottle up, Jack Daniel Single Barrel Proof Rye. I can't say enough good things about this bottle. I would pay $50 over retail right now for this bottle, and I know it hasn't made its way to all of the shelves yet. Some of these stores are putting them out for ridiculous prices. I would pay $50 over MSRP. That is how good this bottle is. Let's keep the Jack theme going. So, Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof. This bottle is phenomenal. Yes, it is all over the place, but if these bottles ever became scarce, $50 over retail. Let's keep the Jack theme going. JD12 and JD10. Look, shout out to Brad, man. Brad gave me these samples. I shot the video already. I'm not going to say how it turned out, but these two bottles are so hard to find and are very good. I would spend $50 over retail for these two bottles right here. You know what? This next one is a stand-in. That is the regular 13th Colony. I would spend $50 over retail to get the 13th Colony Double Oak. It is praised on YouTube. Everyone talks about how good it is. I cannot wait to get my hands on a bottle, and if I have to spend $50 over retail, I would gladly do so. All right, we've got Unicorn coming. Russell's 13. Russell's 13, man, it is something about Russell's 13. I've had the chance to sample the 2023 batch. Shout out to Shane. And this is my own 2022. Shout out to CA. He helped me get this bottle. These bottles are phenomenal. That was my number 2 of 2022. These bottles are just ridiculous. All right, another bottle up. It's kind of a unicorn, but you can still kind of get your hands on it. These are store picks. These are single barrel caster-in store picks of Old Forester. They are delicious. They are excellent drinks. Every time I see one, I will try to get one. Unfortunately, I've never seen one. Well, no, I won't say that, because shout out to Chris down at 925. I got this one from his store, but had it not been for a buddy of mine calling me, shout out Gray, telling me that, hey man, you better get down here 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, I probably would have not had this bottle for retail, but I did spend $50 over. Actually, I think I spent more than $50 over retail for the first bottle I got, and that thing was 133.8 proof or something like that. It's a monster. I still have some left. It is a monster. Okay, next bottle up. You guys know I spent over retail for this bottle. Old Carter. Old Carter is just delicious. It's something about, it's so well rounded, so balanced, man. It is just something about Old Carter that is special. I believe this bottle retails for $1.99, and you saw my short. When you find a unicorn, you got to pick it up. I mean, it was $2.49. Then I went back. I would say maybe I think it was a few weeks later, and they had another one out. $2.99. That is, man, that's ridiculous. But yes, I would pay $50 over retail, probably a little more. Last bottle, well, no, not the last bottle. Major Zero, I got you. It's coming. Parker's Heritage. I spent only $20 over retail for that bottle. This came from the first store, Fred's, in my last bottle haul video, and he just had it sitting on the shelf behind him. He had it tucked behind, it was a Russell single barrel, because I asked him for the price on a Russell single barrel, and when I saw that H, I was like, I know what that is. I said, how much for that bottle? He rang it up, it was $2.10, snagged it right away. Last bottle up, Major Zero, I told you I got you. This is Redbreast 12 Cask Strength. This bottle cost me $99 at the Virginia ABC. I mean, it's just ridiculously good for an Irish whiskey. I know I don't talk about Irish whiskeys a lot or scotches a lot on the channel, but this thing is delicious. And with that being said, let the whiskey flow. Never run out unless you head it to a drop. Till next time.